Hey everyone. Okay, I'm just going to give it a second. I'm actually going to move this back because it looks like we need a little bit more space to see. So I'm going to pop that back and just give it a second to see if anybody wants to join in today. That'll be good. Right about there, yeah. Maybe move it down. There we go. Okay. Hello, everyone. If you're here, give them a comment. Let me know that you're here. We're going to do some yoga today. So obviously, comment what you want to work on. If you want to work on anything in particular, if there's a certain kind of yoga you want to do, I kind of plan to do just a vinyasa flow. But if you want something different, put it in the comments. Let me know you're here. Say hi. If you're wondering why I have one different color nail, I actually ordered a kit in the mail to kind of do my own during all this, and I'm pleasantly surprised. I get acrylics, and yeah, you can see how outgrown they are. And obviously, I'm no expert. I'm not a nail tech, but I got something to kind of hold me over. So I got to finish those later tonight. It's a little time consuming, but your girl has thin nails and needs something to keep them nice and strong. Give it another couple minutes or so and see if anybody else shows up. We're just going to do a quick little flow, something to kind of get us moving, to break up the day. How's everybody doing with the whole quarantine situation? How are you feeling? Anything going on? Anything you want to talk about? For me, it's been just, day by day, get through it. A lot of yoga, a lot of meditating to get me through this. Yeah, I want to know how you guys are. I want to hear comments below. In fact, maybe I'll leave a comment here. I really miss the studio. I can't. Quarantine. I really do miss actually seeing my students and being able to interact with them, which as an introvert, honestly, I was like, stay at home order. I can do that all day, every day. But I'm really actually starting to miss people because even though I'm an introvert, I'm also somebody that likes to give. I'm an INFJ, which if you've taken the Myers-Briggs personality test, even though I'm introverted, I still like to be out there and teach and give and heal, and I can't do it. And it kind of is driving me crazy. But boop. There. Okay. So we're just going to go for a couple minutes. It's going to be a nice, quick little flow, get some energy moving, get flowing, get going. So let's just do it. Let's just go. Feel free as you join, go ahead and comment if there's anything you want to work on. Let me make sure I'm in frame here. We might need to move this up just a hair. I would love to get to the point where I have enough subscribers that they would let me use my phone to record these, because laptop quality, y'all, not so good. These iPhones are insane quality, and my videos, I record all of my videos that are pre-recorded with my iPhone. I have the iPhone 11 Pro, and the quality it records in 4K. It's amazing. And then I come on here and I use my webcam, and I'm like, ooh. So that's what I look like today. All right. So find an easy seat. We're just going to wing it. We're just going to go with the flow. Roll your shoulders down your back, as always. My arms look so long. It's so weird. Find an easy seat. Maybe try something different today. Maybe try half lotus, Ardha Padmasana. I'm going to get a stopwatch going so I don't keep you here all day long. And I also want to record my workout. Lift through the heart. We've probably been spending a lot of time on our phones right now, right? So we're here. I know I say this all the time. You're probably sick of it. Pull the heart open. Bring the shoulders down the back. And you can have a slight tuck to your chin here. Let's talk about bandhas. Bandhas are energy locks. And there are different bandhas, and you engage bandhas by engaging different muscle groups. That muscle group isn't necessarily the bandha, but using those muscles engages that bandha, if that makes sense. So we have Pada Bandha in the feet, which we're not going to do now because we're seated. And we have Mula Bandha, which is the pelvic floor lock. So if you just really exaggerate your seat for me and just kind of slouch in, think of bad posture. Your neck might be sticking out from being on your phone. Shoulders are here. Chest is collapsed. Spine is collapsed. And then I want you to engage Mula Bandha by squeezing the pelvic floor. Notice how that immediately sits you forward. Then we're going to engage Uddiyana Bandha, which means upward flying lock. And we're going to squeeze the abdominals. Notice how that works. Bring the shoulders down the back here, and you're already sitting up nice and tall. And then there's Jalandhara Bandha, which is the chin lock. Pull your chin back to elongate through the back of the neck. And look how that posture immediately is nice and tall. And when all of our locks are engaged, that's Maha Bandha, I believe. And based on the energy that you want to channel or what you want to lock in or what you want to let go, we engage different bandhas. If you guys want a video on bandhas, let me know. Take a few cleansing breaths, breathe in through the nose and sigh it out. Let's inhale to reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Plant your right hand down, reach your left arm up. Just reach straight up. We're not leaning over just yet. Exhale, plant the left, reach the right arm up. And bring them both down. Inhale, reach both up, interlace the fingers, press the palms to the sky. Open the heart, bring your hands behind you, and lift your gaze. Now really exaggerate that rounding. Bring the palms forward, round through the back. So from the side here, looks like so. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Kind of like a seated cat-cow, using those arms. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in and out. Let's bring the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers here. Try to bring your fingertips to the mat behind you. I have really long arms, so this is really easy for me. If your arms are shorter, you might get more of a back bend. Try to press the heart forward. Bring the shoulders back. Lift the gaze. You can use your hands to support you to really kind of fall into this a little bit if it feels good. Opening the throat. Countering all of that looking down at our computers and our phones. Inhale to come up. Let's bring the hands out in front and fold forward with a flat back. If you can't come onto the forearms, stay on the palms to keep the spine nice and tall. Keep breathing, engaging the breath. Using your Ujjayi breath if you'd like, constricting the back of the throat as you breathe in and out. Imagine you're trying to fog up a mirror, but keep your mouth closed. Let's come up and switch the cross of the legs, finding easy seat or Ardha Padmasana, half lotus on the other side. Maybe just taking your Sukhasana on the other side if you need to. This time, let's inhale to reach the arms up overhead. Now we're going to bring that arm down to our side, the right arm, and this time we're going to lean to the side. Maybe coming onto that forearm, maybe staying on the palm. Inhale up through center, exhale, plant the left hand, reach up and over. Inhaling up through center. And let's interlace the fingers again. This time lean to the right. Bring it through center, rolling to the other side. And do that again, side to side, rolling in one way and then the other. Come back up through center, release the hands down, walk it out on this side. Keep the spine tall. For a while for me, I was confused because I thought that because I had a curve in my spine here, that meant that my spine wasn't tall and it wasn't flat. but you really can't keep your spine completely tall. Some people might be able to, and you might see, in textbooks how perfect it looks. It's okay if you have a natural rounding to your spine here. We just don't want to do this. We want to pull the heart forward. It doesn't have to look like a completely straight line, if that makes sense. Inhale to come up. Let's roll onto hands and knees. Release your foot if it's there. Find your tabletop pose. Press into your palms. Let's take some C curves. To the right and to the left. To the right and to the left. Let's thread our needle, reaching that right arm up. Take it underneath the left. Bring your right temple down to your mat and walk your left hand out maybe. Or bring it around the low back, reaching for that thigh. Or maybe you just prefer to keep it by the face. That's fine too. This is a nice little modification. A deeper twist or a deeper way to get into this would be to lay flat. That's more intense on that shoulder. This is a little modification and a nice little warm up. Plant your left hand, bring it back up, plant the right hand down. Same thing on the other side. Now my left arm is underneath. Maybe that right arm walks out. Maybe it wraps around the back, reaches for that left thigh. Bring it back around. Let's walk it out to a puppy pose, Anahatasana. You can use a block or a cushion here if you have one to rest your forehead on if it doesn't reach. Maybe your chin can come to the mat. Inhale up, bring your hands about a hand length back or so. Inhale, shift forward to a modified plank. Let's lower, modified chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, exhale back to child's pose. Picking up the pace a little bit, warming up the shoulders. Inhale forward, exhale lower. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, balasana, child's pose. Inhale, modified plank, exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, Balasana. Inhale, plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Now curl the toes, lift the hips, find your down dog. My calves are really sore. If you saw earlier today, I posted a funny little video where I was working out with my dog and I used her as weights. She's about 13 pounds. And my calves are still sore from doing squats while holding her. So maybe you pedal your feet here, or maybe just really feeling into that stretch would feel good to you. Hold the belly button in, open the shoulders. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, press your chest closer to your thighs. Let's inhale to look forward. Walk the feet to the top of your mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, take your right foot, step it behind you, drop the knee, moving into Sun Salutation C. We're taking our low lunge here. Make sure your left knee's right over the ankle. Your hands can stay on your mat. You can bring them to your left leg, or you can reach them up overhead. Exhale, lower the hands down, curl the back toes, sweep it back, three-legged dog, maybe taking a three-legged flow. Inhale, right leg lifts, exhale, step it through. Drop the left knee, finding Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. This time, curl the back toes, step the left foot up to meet the right. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach tall, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. This time, left foot goes first. Drop the knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, lower the hands. Sweep the right leg back. Maybe take a flow, maybe skip it. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Drop the knee. Anjaneyasana on the side. Sinking in. Make sure that right knee, or that left knee, my gosh, is right over the ankle. Good. You guys are doing great. Connect with the breath. Exhale, lower the hands, step the right foot up, and exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reaching tall. Exhale, folding in. Inhaling, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Hop or step back. Option to flow. Sun salutation A. Inhale, look forward. Hop or step the feet to the top of your mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reaching, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, folding, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant hands, hop or step back. Take a flow. Big breath in and out. Take an inhale and an exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale to look forward at your hands. You can hop your feet or you can step to the outside edges of your mat. Heels in, toes out, sink the hips down. Malasana. You're trying to look and see who else here, or if anybody is communicating via chat. If you were here last week, we had a shit show of a YouTube live. I wasn't feeling well to begin with, but I was just kind of drained. And so I was really scatterbrained and couldn't really focus. And I was trying to do yoga and I kept forgetting what I was doing. Then a spider ran across my rug and scared me. And then I was just really thrown off because then I had to kill a spider and get back into it. And it was bad. It was not good. So today I'm much more focused. Much more focused. Hands can always come to the mat here if we need a little more stability. You can also always set your sit bones down or sit on a cushion or a block. Let's plant the hands, lift the hips, heel toe the feet together, and fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend into the knees, lift it up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart. Find your mountain pose. Tadasana. Hands can be at your sides or at heart center. Now, in honor of Earth Day, because it's Earth Day, guys. We love Earth Day. As yogis, yes, we do. Ground into your feet here. We're going to do tree pose. So let's ground into our right foot first. Bringing your left foot to your ankle to start and pause here. Now, our standing leg tends to want to just pop out because this is how we stand a lot anyway for some of us, right? Pull that hip in. We're neutral. The spine's neutral. This hip is neutral. This leg is neutral. We're activating. This hip is externally rotating. Maybe you bring your foot below or above the knee. Lift out of the hips. Engage the core. Maybe grow branches. Maybe keep them at your side. It's your choice today. Keep the breath moving. Now from here, we'll find Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana, or extended hand to toe pose or hand to foot pose. So we can take peace fingers and thumb around big toe, or to start to prep, you can always just release your leg, bring it through center, hold on to your knee. This is a great prep. This is all you have to do if you want, or you can stay in your tree pose. Or we can take peace fingers and thumb around the big toes, and we can stop here. We can start to extend that left leg out. For the longest time, I was not able to extend my leg. It takes years of practice. And we want to try to keep the spine tall here. Now, if you're choosing to fold over your leg, that's fine, but we still want to keep the spine tall. We start by extending and being a neutral here because that helps to keep the spine in that neutral position. That's why we fold with a flat back. So here, a lot of times what happens is people will try to extend their leg rather than keep their spine tall. So we get a lot of this. And that's not what we want. We still, even if we're folding over this leg here, we want, just like in everything else, to keep it nice and tall. Release your leg out, send it to the side, and bring it behind you. Kick it back to your warrior 3. Take an inhale. Let's open the hip. Now we're stacking hips, finding a half moon. Ardha Chandrasana. Make sure your toes and knees are pointing in the same direction on that standing leg. Bend into that knee, step it behind you, warrior 2. Walking that knee out if we need more space. Knee over ankle always. Reach up. Let's bring opposite hands to opposite elbows. I did this in a high lunge in a video for you guys on Friday or maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Find reverse here. Lean back, lean back, lean back. I know 90s and early 2000s music. Inhale up through center. Find extended side angle, same way. Pull the belly button in. Inhale up. Take it back. Inhale up. Bring it forward. Keep that right knee tracking towards pinky toe. Inhale up. Release. Inhale, let's straighten the leg, reach tall. Drop that left hand. Reach up with the right. Exalted warrior. Exhale. Hinge forward. Trikonasana. Triangle pose. Nice stretch in the hip. Inhale, come up, bend the knee. Virabhadrasana 2. Your gaze is out over your front middle finger if you're not looking at a monitor. Breathing in. Exhale, lower the hands down. Sweep your right leg back. Option to flow. Option to stay in your down dog. Look forward on your inhale. Hop or step back to Malasana, garland pose. Lift through the heart. Maybe this time take your right hand out in front of your right shin and open. Bring it back to heart center. Left hand out in front of left shin and open. Bring it back to center. Exhale, lower the hands, heel, toe to feet. Back together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart, finding our mountain pose again. Now we're going to ground into our left side for Vrikshasana, tree pose. Take your time. Think of all those verbal cues I gave you to start. Foot above or below the knee. Press that right knee to the back of the row. Lift out of that left hip. Engage. Shoulders away from ears. Maybe growing branches. Maybe doing something completely different. There are so many versions of our tree that we can do. Take a mudra or another mudra. Hands can come behind the back and you can open the chest. You can take that reverse prayer behind the back. So many things to do. Play around. It's okay if your tree sways in the wind. Then we find Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. You know your options. Take it where you want it. Find the breath. Breathing in and out. Listen to what your body wants. If you want to try folding over that leg, you can. Just keep the spine tall. If you feel pulling, come out. Release your leg, send it out to the side and bring it around, squaring your hip bones off towards the front two edges of your mat, finding your warrior three. Open your hips, stack the hips. Now the bottom of your foot is facing the back of the room. Your toes are facing the right side now, not pointing down. Lower your left hand, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Bend your knee, step it back, nice and gently. Warrior two. Bring your hands up overhead, opposite hands to opposite elbows. Maybe the opposite arm is on top this time. Open it up. Reverse. Inhale through center. Extended. Inhale up. Use your core. Don't pull from the low back. One more extended. Back to warrior two. Open up. Inhale the arms up, straighten the legs. Drop the right hand. Reach. Exalted warrior. Exhale, tee the arms out, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Bend into the knee, inhale up, warrior two, take a breath in, exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Sweep it back, take a flow. And let's find a child's pose now. We'll come down to do some seated stretches. I'm gonna bring this a little bit closer so that I can see you guys. If we want to have a shot. Whoa. Okay. Let's bring it to about there. That should work. So in your child's pose, taking a few nice cleansing breaths here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Another inhale. And exhale. Let's inhale to lift up. Let's find a camel pose. I think I did this again in a video next time, but hey, there are only so many yoga poses. We're going to be repeating some. It's going to get redundant, but I try to keep things fun and exciting for you guys. Camel pose. Fists to the back, elbows together, shoulders, guess what? Away from the ears. Open through the heart, open through the chest. Notice how my pelvis stays in line. I'm not throwing my pelvis forward to get a better back bend. I'm trying to keep this all neutral and only opening from the thoracic spine. Open the throat if you can. This is a modification of our camel. You can also interlace your fingers behind your back and open that way if that feels better to you. If you want to take full Ustrasana, curl your toes, or you can keep them flat, but to me this is way easier. Bring your hands towards your heels. Bring the pelvis back in line, and then open. And then slowly, gently keep the knees together. Find your child's pose, round through the back. A lot of people get a racing heart in camel pose. And a teacher of mine told me one time, I found it really fascinating, that when we're open like this, from an evolutionary standpoint, our brains don't like it because before, when we weren't necessarily bipedal, whether or not you want to argue about that or not, but depending on when we were cavemen, we probably were often more like so, keeping this all protected. A lot of animals walk on four legs, and it keeps this all protected. This is where a lot of important stuff is, aka the heart, the intestines, the stomach, lungs, all these things we keep protected, which is why as humans, when we feel attacked in any way, we tend to want to do this because we're protecting. So when we open that and expose it, it freaks us out mentally. I'm not the best at explaining things, but generally that's the idea. Come up from your child's pose. Set your hips back and off to the side. Swing your legs around. Let's find a little variation of Janu Shirshasana with a half lotus foot. So you can take your right foot to the inside of your left leg if that's more comfortable for you. We've done that before. Or you can take your foot into your left hip crease. It's just a little more intense, a little different. If you don't like it, come back to the way you were. Lengthen through the spine and fold. Inhale up through center. If you want to take a full lotus, if you want to practice that, we might be a little more open now. You can take your left foot to your right hip crease. See how it feels. If it's uncomfortable, come out. If you feel pain in the knees, always come out. And then we'll release that left leg. Send the right leg long. Same option. Inhale, length, exhale, fold. Everyone's quiet today on the chat and everything. I'd like to be able to kind of have some conversations with you guys sometimes, and eventually when we have more subscribers and we have more people tuning in, we'll be able to, when we have time in these seated poses, we can chat together. It'll be fun. Patience is key. Inhale to come up. Let's take the feet out in front, bend into the knees. We're going to find boat pose in Navasana. You can just point your toes and rest your feet on your mat and stay here. Lift the heart. You can start to lift the legs up. Keep that heart lifted. Over time, you might be able to extend your legs. You might be able to release your hands. I personally like to take peace fingers and thumb around both big toes and extend, because I can use the balance of my arms pulling back and my feet pulling forward to really lift my heart and keep me nice and still. This to me is easier than not touching my toes. If I were to try to be here, see how my heart immediately collapses in? This helps me lift up. You can take your legs wide here if you want. You can bend one knee and then the other, kind of like a seated woo, happy baby. Let's go ahead and release down gracefully to a wide-legged fold. Not my favorite pose, we all know it. And then we'll inhale up, guide the legs together, come onto your back. Starting to shift to our final rest. Hug the knees in, Apanasana, rock side to side. Take a quick twist to the right, your favorite, whatever that is. Inhale up, twist to the left. Inhaling up through center, send your legs long, finding Shavasana. Take a moment to breathe in and let go. Close your eyes. And just start to bring awareness into this space. Bring awareness into the physical body. And then bring awareness from the body to the breath. And from the breath to the universe. Breathing in and out. Inhaling and exhaling. Filling it up. Letting go. Breathing in and out. Let's bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. Feel the breath. Feel the heartbeat. And start to cultivate some gratitude here towards our planet since it's Earth Day. Feel your heartbeat, feeling your breath, feeling connection with the planet. Thinking of something that you're grateful for that comes from nature, even if it's coffee beans. And start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Hug the knees into the chest and roll off to one side, finding a fetal position. And as always, taking a moment here for gratitude. Thank yourself for taking the time to be here, taking the time to participate. Thank your body. And think of something else that you're grateful for today. It doesn't have to be Mother Earth related. It can be anything. And then using the hands to press yourself up to seat. Bring your hands beside you. Inhale to reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. I wish happiness and freedom to all living things, and may the words, thoughts, and actions of my own life contribute in some way to happiness and freedom for all. My friends, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you can enjoy this. I'll leave this up on my channel. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. If you stumbled across this, I would appreciate it. It means the world. Share with your friends. Find me on Instagram at yogi.blair, TikTok at yogi.blair, Facebook, Vanessa Blair Ferris. I'm always posting my schedules. I have free yoga classes, including this one, every week. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm going to go finish my nails here since I have one green nail and the rest are, look at how outgrown they are. I'm going to use this. Hopefully I don't screw up my nails. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you all. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday.